What's up, Lean Lifers? Nick Ehrlich here with the Lean Life Revolution, and I'm coming to you on a beautiful snowy Monday here in Baltimore, Maryland. And today I want to talk to you about why dedicated arm training is stupid. Right? If I had a nickel for every time I was at the gym and I saw some guys or some girl over doing nothing but curls and tricep press downs, I would have a ton of nickels. I'd have a lot of nickels. I don't know how to do all the nickels. I don't know how much money it would be, but I would have a million nickels, okay? The reason that dedicated arm training is stupid is for a couple reasons. Now look, I'm not saying that you can't throw arm exercises into a workout, and I'm not saying that having bigger arms and more toned arms isn't a goal that you can have, but dedicating hours at a time and entire workouts to arm training is a complete waste of time. And the easiest way to explain it is simply this. You have these big muscle groups in your upper body, like your lats and your deltoids and your pectorals, and then you have these smaller muscle groups like your biceps and your triceps. Now, your biceps and your triceps are used primarily in aiding those bigger muscles in bigger lifts, like push-ups, pull-ups, bench press, rows, shoulder press, whatever. The muscles in your arms are a secondary muscle group in those movements. Your primary movers, or the big muscles in all those big compound movements, are your chest, your shoulders, your back, and your biceps and your triceps are secondary movers. Now, if you think about this in terms of gears in a clock or a watch, that means that those big primary movers are like big gears, and those secondary movers are smaller gears. Now, your body is never really going to let that proportion change. It likes your biceps and your triceps a little smaller so that it can work in the proper proportion, which is why you don't typically see people walking around with 40-inch chests and 30-inch arms. It just doesn't exist. Some of those guys you see on the internet have that, but they are on so many drugs that a lot of hair bands in the 80s would call it excessive, okay? So, the best way to get bigger or more toned arms is to do more compound movements in your workout. More push-ups, more pull-ups, more rows, more pressing movements, especially if you want bigger arms. The best way to get bigger arms are to work them into those bigger lifts. You're gonna see your arm development change as those other bigger muscles get more and more developed. If you're going for tone, it's pretty much the same thing. A higher rep workout with big compound movements is gonna bring your arms tighter and more toned in proportion to those other muscles, okay? So stop wasting your time in the gym on hour-long arm workouts. They're not doing you any good. Get back to the fundamentals, push-ups, pull-ups, rows, presses, and then throw in a few arm exercises at the very end just to finish up those muscles, and you'll see much better arm development. Thanks for checking us out today. Thanks for joining the revolution. Boom! We'll see you guys right back here tomorrow.